Have you ever heard of a village so remote it can only be reached by helicopter, mule, or hiking through an 8-mile canyon? Nestled deep in the Grand Canyon lies Supai, the most isolated community in the contiguous United States and the home of the Havasupai people, the people of the blue-green waters. This isn't a myth or a fantasy, it's real. Supai Village exists, hidden away in the rugged desert wilderness of Arizona, where time seems to stand still. Let's journey into the heart of this mysterious and breathtaking place and uncover its rich history, its culture, and the challenges its people face today. The name Havasupai means people of the blue-green water, a reference to the stunning waterfalls and turquoise streams that flow through their land. The tribe has lived in and around the Grand Canyon for over 800 years, long before it was called Arizona and long before the Grand Canyon was declared a national park. To the Havasupai, the canyon isn't just a place, it's a sacred living being. They are part of the larger human linguistic family and have spiritual and cultural ties to the canyon that go back generations. Their agricultural lifestyle revolved around corn, beans, squash, and orchards of peach trees. In 1882, their territory, once over 1.6 million acres, was reduced to just 518 acres in the bottom of the canyon, the Supai Village. They adapted to the harsh desert environment with remarkable ingenuity and resilience. Generations were born and raised in isolation, living at the base of the canyon with little access to the outside world. Historically, the Havasupai had seasonal camps farming in the canyon during the summer and moving up to the plateau in the winter. But that all changed in the 1880s. When the U.S. government began expanding into tribal lands, the Havasupai were forced from their ancestral plateaus. The community has a small school, a tribal office, a general store, and a lodge for tourists. Electricity and internet are limited. Supplies must be flown in or brought down the trail. The community faces healthcare shortages, education challenges, and limited economic opportunities. These surreal blue-green cascades are colored by high concentrations of calcium carbonate, which gives the water its otherworldly glow. Legends speak of ancient protectors, water guardians, and spirits that roam the canyon. Tourism, particularly the Havasu Falls, provides much-needed income, but also puts strain on resources and the fragile ecosystem. For decades, they were forbidden from returning to the upper lands. It returned 185,000 acres of sacred land to the Havasupai Nation. In the 1970s, after nearly a century of lobbying and lawsuits, the tribe finally regained some of their stolen lands when Congress passed the Grand Canyon National Park Enlargement Act in 1975. The goal is to preserve the land, limit damage, and regain control over tourism. Still, the damage had been done. The Havasupai people had to rebuild not just their land rights, but their way of life. Supai remains inaccessible by road. To reach the village, you must hike 8 miles down from Wallapai Hilltop, ride a horse or mule, or take a helicopter weather permitting. The village has no cars, no streetlights, and mail is delivered by mule, one of the last places in America where this still happens. Roughly 200 to 500 people live in Supai at any given time. Respect the land, the people, and the waters. Despite this, the Havasupai people maintain strong cultural traditions, ceremonial dances, oral storytelling, basket weaving, and deep spiritual connection to the waterfalls and canyon walls. But life here isn't easy. What draws thousands of visitors each year are the iconic waterfalls, Havasu Falls, Mooney Falls, Beaver Falls, and Navajo Falls. But beyond the beauty, the Havasupai have deep spiritual beliefs tied to the water. The falls are considered living spirits, not just natural wonders. Many visitors claim to feel something indescribable while in Supai's sense of stillness, reverence, and connection to something far older than themselves. The tribe is cautious about outsiders exploring beyond designated areas. Some locations are off limits, considered too sacred or too dangerous to disturb. In 2020, Supai was completely closed off due to COVID-19, with limited medical facilities and risk of infection. The tribe sealed off the canyon for over 3 years. Tourism was halted, supplies were limited, but the people endured. In early 2023, Supai began reopening slowly, allowing a small number of visitors back in with pre-approved permits. The Havasupai are now balancing the need for economic survival with the urgent need to protect their culture, land, and people from outside exploitation. They are not a tourist attraction. They are a sovereign nation with a heritage that predates America itself. Supai isn't just a remote village at the bottom of a canyon. It's a living testament to indigenous resilience, spiritual connection, and environmental harmony. If you ever plan to visit, tread lightly, because when you enter Supai, you are stepping into a sacred world that few ever get to see. And those blue-green waters, they've been watching for centuries.